दृष्टुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्. Dear friends, I welcome all of you to my online classes in chemistry. I am Aryan Panda. It's a great pleasure for me to be with you to discuss some of the important aspects of organic chemistry which are more essential for a student of plus 2, both CBSE, ICSE, CHSE, with an approach to all type of national level entrance examinations. To me it appears, if one understands, then there is no question of remembering. If we remember, we may forget, but once we understand, it increases our knowledge and it remains with us as wisdom. Like a seed which produces a tree, our understanding will be useful to us in examination or anywhere we are in discussing a topic. So one of the more important topic of organic chemistry that is more essential for a student, from which generally questions come in the exam, in entrance exam, and to understand the organic chemistry is isomerism. This is isomerism. Is one of the very important topic which makes a student to understand the different organic compounds. What are organic compounds? The organic compounds are either hydrocarbons or derivatives of hydrocarbons. So when you come to organic compound, is represented by RH. It is a hydrocarbon. The moment I tell hydrocarbon, it may be saturated or unsaturated, either alkane, alkene or alkyne, or derivatives of hydrocarbon where we remove hydrogen and put a functional group to get an organic compound. So all organic compounds, either these are the hydrocarbons or they are an organic compound where you have the one, this is called a functional group. So depending on the functional group, the organic compounds are named in different way. If I have that, we have studied in our classification of organic compounds. So these organic compounds or these hydrocarbons both exhibit isomerism. They exhibit isomerism. So what is this isomerism? This isomerism is derived from a Greek word. Isos means equal and meros means parts. Meros means equal. Isos means equal. Meros means parts. So the compounds which have equal parts. For example, what are the compounds they have? Organic compounds have carbon, hydrogen or a functional group. So their units are, who are the units? Carbon is a unit, hydrogen is a unit, and functional group may be a OH group or maybe a COH group or maybe a CHO group or maybe a CO group or maybe a ester group COR or maybe an amino group NS2, any compound. So these compounds, equal parts, if 2, 3, 4, 5 structures are present and they have the same number of units, but they form different type of compounds. So to explain this phenomenon, this word was derived and this word is used. So how we define this isomerism? The compounds the compounds having same molecular formula, the compounds having same molecular formula but different structure, different structures are said to exhibit isomerism, that phenomenon is called as isomerism, and each structural form is called an isomer, So these isomers, they have same molecular formula but different structure. So then why they will have different structure? The question comes, so why they will have different structure? Because what is organic compound? Compounds of carbon and hydrogen. So that the carbon atoms are maybe arranged in different forms. Maybe they have different chains. They may have different functional groups, or they may have different arrangement in the space. For example, I can keep my two hands like this. 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 So different way I am arranging. I have two hands, but my hands are arranged in the space in different manner. So depending on the arrangement of the carbon atoms, hydrogen atoms and the functional group present, or depending upon the arrangement with respect to space, so they may have different structures. Hence, this isomerism can be of two types. We can say the type with respect to space, with respect to space, or without and only due to arrangement. Maybe due to arrangement or with respect to space. Why? Now because in the space the carbon atom undergoes different types of hybridization. So when you come to the sp3 hybridization, the four sp3 hybrid orbitals are projected toward the four corners of a regular tetrahedron. So three of them are in one plane, the fourth is another plane. So with respect to the space, you have two type of arrangement here. They are in same plane or in different plane. So depending upon this, their arrangement with respect to space or just their arrangement, these hydrocarbons, we can say the isomerism can be of two types. One is called structural isomerism. We can have structural isomerism or stereo isomerism. So due to different structure, it is structural structural arrangement will have different structures. So we call that a structural isomerism. And when due to stereo, so the word stereo in Greek is called space. So with respect to the space, when the arrangement goes, then that is called stereo isomerism. And without any respect to the space, we get different arrangement, that is called structural isomerism. Now, then question comes, this stereo isomerism, we'll first study what is structural isomerism, then we'll come to what is called stereo isomerism. We'll first study what is called structural isomerism, then we'll study what is called stereo isomerism. So now coming to how we define this structural isomerism. The compounds having same molecular formula, but different structure. Now I question here, why they will have different structure? So that different structure, I can tell you that because of the central police force of what? Now MTR is a company. So where you have the CPF, Central Police Force MTR, you can say. If you go by this, then you can easily write the definition. The compounds having same molecular formula but different structure due to different arrangement of the carbon chain. Due to different arrangement of the carbon chain. The carbon chain may be arranged different carbon chain. Then I will come to P, or different position of the functional group. Different position of the functional group on the same carbon chain. Then comes F, or due to different possible functional groups. Different possible functional groups, or different arrangement of the carbon atoms on either side of same functional group are said to exhibit structural isomerism. So now you look at the definition. This definition can explain you in one definition. I have this: the compounds having same molecular formula, different structure. Why they will have different structure? Now due to different arrangement of the carbon chain. The carbon chain may be arranged in a straight line, linear manner, or they may be arranged in a branch chain. Then can be branched, because you know that when you are studying the nomenclature, you have a iso arrangement and a neo arrangement. Iso arrangement and neo arrangement. So due to neo chain, or due to iso chain, or due to normal chain, they will have different structure. Then different position of the functional group on the same carbon chain. In the same carbon chain, the functional group may be at 1 carbon atom, or maybe at a 2 carbon atom, or maybe at 3 carbon atom. Anywhere you will have that. Or due to different possible functional groups, because the different atoms present, they will have different structures, different functional groups. For example, alcohol can be arranged in 2 manners. Alcohol and ethers, they have the same molecular formula. Both aldehydes and ketones, they have the same molecular formula. Both ester and carboxylic acid, they have the same molecular formula. They have the same molecular formula but different functional groups. So different possible functional groups or on the same carbon-carbon chain, or different possible functional groups, or arrangement of carbon atoms on either side of the functional group. For example, there is a functional group X. We have 4 carbon atoms. We can write the 2 carbon atom this side, 2 carbon atom this side, or we can write 3 carbon atom one side and 1 carbon atom another side. If you have 5 carbon atoms, you can write 1 carbon atom, 4 carbon atom. You can have 2 carbon atom, 2 carbon atom. You can have 3 carbon atom, 2 carbon atom. You will have different arrangement. So, due to this, the structural isomerism is possible. So, the compounds having same molecular formula, due to different arrangement of carbon-carbon chain, or different position of the functional group, or different possible functional groups, or different arrangement of the carbon atoms, is called the structural isomerism. Now then, depending upon this different arrangement, the structural isomerism are of different types. The structural arrangements are of different types. The structural types of structural isomerism. Types of structural isomerism. So you can easily remember them as a central police force, MTR. Central police force, MTR, you can remember them. What is this? So C stands for chain isomerism. Chain isomerism. P stands for position isomerism. Then F stands for functional isomerism. Functional isomerism. M stands for the metamerism. And the other T and R, or T stands for tautomerism. Here it is a mixture of these different structural isomerisms, and R stands for chain ring isomerism. So all these definitions I can get from my definition. One definition I have given you. From that definition, I will get the definitions for different chain isomerism, CPF, MTR. You can remember chain isomerism, position isomerism, functional isomerism, metamerism, tautomerism, and chain ring isomerism. Now let's first discuss what is called chain isomerism. So look to the definition which I have given you. The compounds having same molecular formula but different structure due to different arrangement of the carbon atoms, different arrangement of the carbon-carbon chain, due to different arrangement of the carbon-carbon chain are said to exhibit chain isomerism. The compounds having same molecular formula but different structure due to different arrangement of the carbon-carbon chain are said to exhibit chain isomerism, and the isomers are called as chain isomers. They are called as chain isomers. So you look to my definition which I have given you. From the same definition I will get all the definitions. If you once or twice write that definition, then all definitions you need not write. Just C, you bring out the C. P, you bring out the P. F, bring out the you bring out the M from that definition, then you can write the definition. So now what is chain isomer? Compounds having same molecular formula are different carbon-carbon chain. For example, there are 4 carbon atoms in a compound. We can write the 4 carbon atoms in a linear manner. So this linear manner is called as a normal. So here the symbol is taken as N. Symbol is taken as N. Or the branching takes place, we can write in a branch manner. The branching takes place at or beyond third carbon atom. The branching of the carbon-carbon chain always takes place at or beyond third carbon atom. So we can have 1, 2, 3 if the carbon atoms are there, and 5, you write 5 carbon atoms are there. So branching, we can have a third carbon atom. So we can keep the third carbon atom constant, 4 as such, 5 as such, 5 as such. So what are they? 1, 2, we can branch it. We can branch it. Just like a tree goes like this. Or a tree have a branch like this. They are the branches. So just like that, carbon-carbon atoms can be branched. Branching begin at third, or we can branch at 4. So this type another branching, we can keep the 4 carbon atom constant and write 5 as such. How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3. What are the valency of carbon? 4. So 1 gone, 2, 3, 4. Now you see, we can write the 5 carbon atom in a normal chain. We can write the carbon atom in a branch chain, and we can write the carbon atom in a branch chain. So this branch is called as iso branch. So why? Now because this carbon atom has 2 equal carbon atoms on either side. Iso means equal. Iso means equal. So this carbon atom has 2 equal carbon atoms. Now if you come to this carbon atom, this chain is called as a neo chain. This is called as neo, N-E-O. See, neo, meaning of the word neo means new. Neo means new. So these are all the Latin languages. Most of the names names are derived from the Latin. That is neo. Neo means new. Then what is the new in it? Now because here all the 4 carbon atoms are satisfied. All the 4 valencies of carbon atoms are satisfied. So you cannot have a hydrogen atom here. We can have 3 hydrogen atom, 3 hydrogen atom, 3 hydrogen atom, 3 hydrogen atom. But here we cannot have a hydrogen atom. So it's a new type of carbon atom where the carbon atoms are already 4 valencies are satisfied. So this type 3 chains are possible. So compounds having same molecular formula but different structure are said to exhibit chain isomerism. So let me take an example here. Butane. Generally this type of isomerism is exhibited by the hydrocarbons butane. Butane means, what is but? But means 4, C4 and H10. The formula of butane is C4H10. So we can write the 4 carbon atoms in a long chain, that is called normal chain, or we can write the 4 carbon atom in a branch. So always remember, branching begins at or beyond 3rd carbon atom. This is the 3rd carbon atom, so this is the 4th carbon atom, and this is the branching. So what the rule says, write the carbon atoms in different possible chains, satisfy the tetravalency of carbon by writing hydrogen atoms. While writing a structure of organic compound, you have learnt that write the carbon-carbon chain, possible carbon-carbon chain, and satisfy the tetravalency of carbon by hydrogen. So if you now come to structure 1 gone, we can write 3 carbon hydrogen atoms, then 2 gone, 2 hydrogen atoms, then 2 gone, 2 hydrogen atoms, then 1 gone, we will have 3 carbon atoms. So here, if you come to this structure 2, 1 gone, you will have CS3. Here 1 gone, you will have CS3. and here 3 gone, you will have CH, and here 1 gone, you will have 3 CH3. So this is one structure, these are another structure. So here all the carbon atoms are arranged in a long chain, so we call this as N-butane. This is called as N-butane. And here the carbon atom is bonded with 2 equal groups. 2 equal methyl groups on either side. So this is called as isobutane. So butane has 2 structural isomers, N-butane and isobutane. Or you can, if you put the IUPAC name, 1, 2, 3. Longest carbon is this. So methyl group is the substitution 2-methyl propane. Many often students put a question, why this hyphen? What is the meaning of the word hyphen? So there people say that dash. No, the hyphen means it is attached with. Wherever you are writing a hyphen to a number, always remember that that hyphen says you is attached with. So the butane has 2 chain isomers, N-butane and isobutane. Now let's come to another compound. There you have C5H12. This is called pentane. So we can write the 5 carbon atoms in a long chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can write the carbon atoms in a branch. Branching begins at 3rd carbon atom. At or beyond, so branching will begin at 3rd carbon atom like this, and 4, 5 constant. Or we'll keep the 4th carbon atom constant, C, 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 C. So these are the 4 structures. So this is a N, and this is a iso arrangement, and this is a neo arrangement. Now if you write the structures for this, all the 1, 2, 3, 4, we can say here 1 will have CS3, CS2, 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 CS3. So all the there are 5 carbon atoms, pentane. They are arranged in a long chain. So we call these as N-pentane. N-pentane, the common name. And if you come to structure 2, we will have C, 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 C. So 1 gone CS3, 1 gone CS3, 1, 2, 3 gone CH, 1, 2 gone CS2, 1 gone CS3. The second carbon atom is bonded with the 2 equal groups. So this is called isopentane. Its common name is isopentane. Now if you come to the third one, if you write to the third one, here C, 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 C. So we have 1 gone CS3, 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 CS3. So this is a pentane. This is also a pentane. So but what is the new thing? This carbon atom does not have hydrogen atom. So carbon atoms should have a hydrogen atom in a hydrocarbon, but does not have hydrogen atom. Hence here the prefix is used as a neo, means neopentane. So here this if you write the IUPAC name 1, 2, 3, 4, there is a 2-methyl butane. There is 2-methyl butane. If you write this IUPAC name of these 2, so we'll have 2,2-dimethyl propane. So 3 carbon atoms are there, 1, 2, 3 propane. The second carbon atom is attached with, hyphen means is attached with how many? 2. So 2,2-dimethyl. So pentane has 3 structural 3 chain isomers. So the compounds having same molecular formula but different structure are said to exhibit this chain isomer. Just I am giving a homework just to think. I will explain that in my next class. That is C5H12O. This is a compound I am giving you. A C4H10O. Let me give a simple one. C4H10O. Try to have what type of chain isomers it will have. What type of chain, just you think what type of chain isomers it will have. I will explain you in my next class that what type of chain isomers have. Then you will go to position, functional and other isomerism. Dear students, I have my own channel in YouTube, RN Panda Chemistry. You can go to the YouTube and click RN Panda Chemistry. You can get all these subjects where you can subscribe my channel. The moment you subscribe my channel, then you will when the moment I put another class, automatically you will have that class in you. You will not be in difficulty. So subscribe that, just in the bell you put a press there, you will subscribe the channel. Then in next class, when I will put into the upload in my YouTube channel, it will be available to you. Thank you very much.